we can deal with this stage. So as we see that there are physical changes, emotional changes are going on, psychological changes are also going on. How best do we do with such situations? So the best thing is for us to be in touch with our parents, to be in touch with the community, to, in my own perspective, to pray a lot, because I'm from a place that is very religious, to encourage ourselves, not to give in easily into peer pressure. We can also watch motivational speakers. We can learn lessons from people who've been there, people who've gone through the wrong way, and how they managed to come back. So finally, we're going to look at what challenges I have faced personally and how I overcame my adolescent issues. So personally for me, there were a lot of challenges that I faced. Some of them are a bit personal, and some of them I can share with you guys. But as a young man growing up, there was the idea of peer pressure. You find yourself, your friends having this, having that. Sometimes peer pressure is just being around people. The force is exerted indirectly, and then there's bullying, there's being defiant to your parents. There's also the aspect of low grades in school, disobedience to parents, that can disturb one a lot. How to overcome this, we have already discussed. Compassion, we learn that we should have self-kindness. We should be kind upon ourselves. Secondly, there is common humanity versus isolation. Common humanity is understanding that we all make mistakes, and including ourselves in this aspect of all. The third thing is mindfulness versus over-identification. Mindfulness is being aware of one's environment, one's surroundings, or what is going on. Is being aware of what is basically going on around you. So this is basically what self-compassion is all about. Self-compassion will help us as young people, us as students, to achieve a lot, because we will tell ourselves that no, I can do it. Let me try again. There's this saying that goes, try again if at first you don't succeed. So the second point of call is, what is the adolescent phase? So the adolescent phase is basically the transition from childhood to adulthood. We find that most people face challenges in this stage because there are hormonal changes, body changes, physical changes, cognitive changes. This is where the brain is transitioning from one phase to another. So most people are not able to deal with this phase. This happens in both males and females. It is not based on gender or what happens to all young people. Then the main thing to talk about compassion, we learn that we should have self-kindness. We should be kind upon ourselves. Secondly, there is common humanity versus isolation. Common humanity is understanding that we all make mistakes, and including ourselves in this aspect of all. The third thing is mindfulness versus over-identification. Mindfulness is being aware of one's environment, one's surroundings, or what is going on. Is being aware of what is basically going on around you. So this is basically what self-compassion is all about. Self-compassion will help us as young people, us as students, to achieve a lot, because we will tell ourselves that no, I can do it. Let me try again. There's this saying that goes, try again if at first you don't succeed. So the second point of call is, what is the adolescent phase? So the adolescent phase is basically the transition from childhood to adulthood. We find that most people face challenges in this stage because there are hormonal changes, body changes, physical changes, cognitive changes. This is where the brain is transitioning from one phase to another. So most people are not able to deal with this phase. This happens in both males and females. It is not based on gender or what happens to all young people. Then the main thing to talk about. My name is Keith Njabulo Nyati, UID 22 BML 740. I'm a first-year student at Chandigarh University studying medical lab technology. Under the course Universal Human Ethics and Values, today we're going to be looking at self-compassion and dealing with the adolescent stage. So the first point of call is what is self-compassion? So self-compassion is basically including ourselves in our circles of compassion. Usually most people are compassionate upon other people, and they tend not to include themselves. But self-compassion here teaches us to include ourselves in our circles of compassion. This tells us that when we fail to achieve our goals, we can be lean on ourselves and tell ourselves that no, we can do it. We are not failures, but we can do it and try again. This allows us to try again. This gives us the chance to do it next time. And then the next point of call is, so self-compassion is basically divided into three main aspects. The first one is self-kindness versus self-judgment. I find that many people tend to judge themselves, but under the topic self-compassion, we learn that we should have self-kindness.
Hello everyone, my name is Kumar, studying medical lab technology at Chandigarh University. Today I'm going to talk about self-concept. Well, the first thing I'm gonna explain is what is self-concept. Self-concept is an idea of the self constructed from the beliefs one holds about oneself and the response of others. It helps differently in everyday life. It impacts on how we interact with people surrounding us in our day-to-day activities. It impacts the question you typically ask yourself every day. It affects how you interact with people, how you think about yourself, others, and circumstances. In general, self-concept effectively determines what you will do or choose not to do at a given moment in time. Self-concept can be grouped into 4 types. These are public self, the self-concept itself, the behavioral self, and ideal self. Self-concept is essential in many aspects of life. For that, it exists in 5 different dimensions, which is regarded as a multiple dimension. These 5 self-concept dimensions are academic, social, emotional, family, and physical. Our self-concept is an important guiding principle that helps us navigate the world and understand our role in it. Parts of our self-concept may be good or not good for our well-being. That's why learning more about our own self-concept might be beneficial. In conclusion, self-concept plays a major role in determining our people behavior individually and collectively. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody, my name is Ngawakabasilerits. I'm doing medical lab technology in Siro. Today I want to present you my presentation about effective communication. What are the barriers of effective communication? The barrier of effective communication is the language, culture, physiology barrier, and discuss about the importance of effective communication. The importance of effective communication is facilitate dialogue and understanding of both parties. What are the methods you will develop for effective communication? The method you need to listen and to ask a question, to use your idea, the curiosity. What skill you require for effective communication? to know how to listen, to have empathy, to have open-mindedness. So it was my presentation. I think that it was good. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Krishna Kant. I am from Chandigarh University and my user ID is 22BML70098. I am the student of BSc MLT. I am going to tell you about self-awareness. Self-awareness is a thing which help us to develop and think different from others. Self-awareness is a way to aware people in our society. With the help of self awareness, we can become a great person. Self awareness is the way to gather a knowledge to other and give a knowledge to other to make their life different and easier. With the help of self awareness, we can do our things in time, punctuality in our life in proper manner. We can do something great in our life. Self awareness is the first step toward the success. If we are self-aware about to study, we will get a marks, good marks, and we will consider as a good student in a class. Self awareness is not only in studies and school, college. Self awareness can be applicable everywhere in the world where you live, when you are eating. Something self awareness is the way to do anything in a proper manner, in a clarity. For example, when we drive a car, when we are not aware, we just looking here and there and driving a car when, and not aware from a road, there is possibility to be accident in the way. When we are aware, then there is no possibility of accident and other thing. So self awareness is very necessary. I will give you another example. As we are doing practice in lab, we have to wear proper gloves and do the experiment. Otherwise, if some acid is very harmful, which harm our skin and damage ourselves. If we are aware, we will do in proper manner, then there will be no damage and we will be safe. SWOT analysis. So strength through which we know ourselves, our weakness and other things. SWOT analysis is the management which help in to organize ideas, strength, weakness, opportunity and threats. Now the full form of SWOT, S is strength. Now everybody have strength for something, to do something and to become a great person. And W for weakness. Weakness is just to look at our weakness and to improve ourselves. And opportunity is the chance which we get in our life to become a successful. And the other is threats. Threats is the warning or something which somebody gives us. Overall, we can say that if we are self-aware, then everything will be fine and good and going on in a proper manner. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Aman Afzal. I'm from Srinagar, Kashmir, and I'm currently pursuing my studies at Chandigarh University under the course of Medical Lab Technology first year. And today my topic is about self-compassion and adults. So first, what's self-compassion? Self-compassion means development of a healthy awareness of our thoughts and emotions and well-being, to be willing to give ourselves what we need to move through a challenge. That starts with just some basic kindness and love which we have to give ourselves. The core of self compassion and understanding is kindness and acceptance. It's not something we have to earn for ourselves, because we are already deserving of love and acceptance because of our immeasurable worth as a human being. Sometimes we don't feel like we feel like we are not lovable persons, because we always like underrate ourselves, and we always compare ourselves with other people, and from that we get an idea that their life is doing great, they are doing great in their life, and we are not doing that much great in our life. And from that, we get kind of depressed and we get sad from that. And personally, I think we should stop doing that because we don't know them personally, and we don't know their personal life, what they are going through and not. So I think what we should do, we should keep working on ourselves, and we can achieve great things with the time being. And my second topic, it's about adolescence. So what's adolescence? Adolescence is a period of transition between childhood and adulthood. It includes some big change to the body and the way a young person relates to the world. There are many physical, sexual, emotional, and social changes during this time. And during this time, it can bring anxiety to the children and to their family. Understanding what to expect at different stages can promote healthy development through adolescence and into the early childhood. During this phase, I think parents should give their children a proper education about the world and sex education, so they don't get leave behind and feel depressed about it. So these were my two topics. Thank you. Have a great day.
Hello, here I am Nisha, BSc MLT student first semester. So today's my topic is self-concept. So basically what is self-concept, why is essential in a life and how to develop self-concept. So let's start the first question, what is a self-concept? The individual belief about himself or herself. Types of self-concept. Social self-concept, personal self-concept and self-ideal. So first is social self-concept. How others think about us. For example, my mother think about me I'm a lazy girl. And second is personal self-concept. Opinion about oneself. For example, I'm a strong girl. And third is self-idea. How or what you want to be. For example, I want to be a lab technician. So let's start the second question. Why is essential in a life? Self knowledge and help manager understanding why they do the thing they do and how their belief and behaviors affect themselves and others. Organization for a better and worse. So third question is how to develop self concept. So third question is how to develop self concept. There are 5 steps. Take a self image inventory. Make a list your positive qualities. Love and appreciate themselves. Stop comparing themselves to others. Self love. And I want to give you one point that is very important to help improve your, that is read daily books. This is very helpful for you. Thank you so much to watch my video. Bye. Take care.